Dear friends, I'm Joshua. I am here as a brother and a teacher. I am with you, and I know all too well how deep human emotions can run and how they can distance you from your core, your soul. I've been human, and I have also looked from the extremes of pain and desolation for an opening toward the light. I know what it feels like to live between the extremes of light and dark, love and fear. Logic of the mind can only help you understand things to a certain extent. It is when one returns to the heart space, where the soul is anchored, that higher and more expansive truths begin to be revealed. This in particular applies to the great awakening time you find yourselves in now, and the events unfolding up to this point, which are to only increase in frequency and intensity. In order to understand what is transpiring on Earth at this time, one must be willing to release all the outdated beliefs, structures, and old ways of being. I ask you, first of all, to be compassionate toward yourself about the place in your life where you now are. Know you are doing your very best, and that sometimes forces and laws are working in your life that you cannot oversee with your mind or control with your will. There is a greater momentum that carries your life, like the waves of the sea, which are sometimes so high and rough that when you are swimming in the midst of them, you cannot know where the waves are going because you cannot view them from above. Yet there is a power in the water of the sea, a force and a wisdom which is meaning and depth. Now imagine that you are bobbing in the water, that the sea is turbulent with unexpected movements, yet you try to relax and to trust in the water. Imagine at this moment that you are aware of your muscles and you sense how the earth is able to help you. Your body comes from the earth, and the natural flow of energy of the earth will help you to relax when you breathe out quietly from within your abdomen. What has been prophesied long before the invention of the different religions, that is humanity's ascension into the realms of light, is taking place right now. And the events unfolding in your world are a reflection of the collective consciousness and a side effect of the necessary cleansing. Tune into the light within you, especially when the outer world appears chaotic. You are not on earth to merely survive these times. You are here to transmute them. Let the heart lead. Let the soul speak. And you will find that the truths you seek have been within you all along. Imagine that you are in the water and you focus on just this now moment. You have nothing to oversee and nothing to understand. You now simply feel the force of the water. You also now feel an energy in the water, in the sea, which you allow to penetrate into you. There is a wisdom in the sea of life. Your personal I, that which is accustomed to wanting to steer and control life, is often afraid of that wisdom. It dares not entrust itself to this wisdom. But if you go along with this flow with what is here in your life, then you become quieter inside and will less often ask the question, how can I change things? How can I make things better? Then you stand more open to what is here and what here can bring to you. Feel for a moment an emotion that currently hampers you, an emotion that you have a hard time with. Emotions are like water. They can wash over you like big waves, and it is important to trust their strength without drowning in them. and that is only possible if you become quiet and listen to what the emotion wants to tell you. Located in the emotion is a part of your soul that wants to get your attention. Be open to the emotion that is most troubling in your daily life. Feel what that emotion does to you. Feel how it manifests and engages you physically. Give a name to that emotion. Is it grief? Is it fear? Is it unrest or frustration? Might it be anger or rebellion? Try to be clear about what is this most important emotion now in your life. This is a flow that wants to lead you somewhere. The return to natural healing, the system that for centuries has fueled harmful habits and disconnection from true well-being, is gradually being dismantled. The transformation will happen without accusations or impositions, but through a gradual awareness. Advertisements for toxic foods and harmful products will begin to disappear from the media, making way for content that educates about health and vitality. Doctors and experts will promote the importance of pure water so that the body can regenerate naturally. Fruits and vegetables will become the protagonists of nutrition, promoting purification and energy elevation. Mindful sleep will be encouraged as a tool for rebalancing. Prayer and meditation will be taught in local media, integrating into daily life as keys to well-being. Now give that emotion the face of an animal. Let an animal appear to you before your inner eye that expresses something of that emotion and thus speaks the language of your soul. Welcome this animal and befriend it. Feel especially how a life force flows through this animal. It wants to live, but it feels temporarily trapped. As soon as you connect to this animal, something magical happens. Once you say yes to your emotions, however heavy or awkward they may be, then growth and change will happen. You discover a part of yourself that was not allowed to be there. Behind desolation, despair, or anger is always a beautiful part of yourself that wants to be seen more clearly. Let this part now appear. Feel where you suppress yourself. Whatever may be happening in your life, the outer circumstances which also demand your attention, your deepest mission or task in life is to always pay more and better attention to yourself. To discover your deepest core and to allow that core to show itself to the people around you. Your own rich is who you are. What you have to give is to be fully embraced with both arms and then released freely into the world that is what your life is about. Deep emotions always want to lead you to a hidden part of yourself that you have not seen and received sufficiently. And there are reasons why it is so difficult to get to this hidden part. In this society, you are discouraged from showing your true self and living accordingly. There is still much fear in people about authenticity, about being moved emotionally, and about living according to what really enlivens them. And because being authentic and real feels disturbing to most people, they stick to the certainties of the past, certain ideas. Rules, sacred beliefs, often from fear, and especially from the fear of feeling deep emotions,